Are you a male or female?
Are you homeless or do you have a home?
I have a home.
The moment y'all been waiting for.
Damn.
They got her.
She carrying you. Yo, free. Yo, he's carrying her like a book bag.
She really got carried away. What the heck did Natalie Grace do this time? Her face alone says she did it. I'd be so freaking embarrassed if a cop carried me like a toddler that just had a tantrum in Walmart.
Can I make my phone call? Do I have rights? Can I make my phone call?
Who you gonna call?
Huh?
Who you gonna call?
Yo, mama.
All right, get your ass in the car.
Okay, without that one.
I'm having a really hard time because, like, the back looks good. Then the front, like, what the fuck is that?
She's not a torta. She's more like a honey bun. Ladies, we love the tummy. Don't be insecure about it. Just as long as you don't look like a 300-pound gorilla like this.
Eat enough food for 3 people, plus bread.
No mother do not like no big fat ass dog.
But wait, there's more.
My fatness doesn't devalue me.
Why?
So I'm an 8.
Why doesn't it?
Yeah,
Why
okay.
is it that your
Why
own
ask
assessment
her
of
to
your
tell her
looks
that her
has
perception's
nothing to do with how the external world perceives you? That's my
because
problem.
I don't give a shit.
Right, because you don't care, so there's no real value judgment.
I don't care about other people's opinion of me.
can
It's
you
not more
speak for
important
the
than the
rest
opinion
of
of
the
I hold of
world?
myself.
Yeah,
And
it
if you
is.
don't-
If there's a value judgment of how you would self-assess your own looks, the only possible conceivable metric I could even think of would be the perception of how other people view you for your value judgment
And
of
I
how
was in a
you look.
relationship for almost 8 years with someone who thought my body was
how could
the
you ever
most
come up with a
beautiful
metric?
thing he had
That's what I'm saying,
ever
we
seen.
decided.
I have been pursued by many men who think I am gorgeous and beautiful. That perception exists whether you have it or not.
Okay, so assume for a second, I can envision a world where you're the only human being who's inside of the
And
world.
guess what? I'll
And
never
if
be
you're
the only one who thinks
and
I'm
if
hot,
you're-
and I know that bugs the shit out of you,
if you're
dude.
the only human being who's inside of a
his
world,
own
I can
low
perceive,
self-esteem.
I can perceive that I can come up with whatever metric I want for myself because I have nothing to compare it to. So if I have nothing to compare it to and I have nobody else's value judgment, then I can say I'm the most beautiful person who's ever lived, and that would be true. But if I have the value judgment of hundreds of millions of people to compare the standard to, and I know that I'm below that threshold and just decide that I'm above that threshold anyway,
I'm not the only
that's not
person who
based
makes
on
that
anything
decision.
objective. You're just making shit up.
No, I'm not. babe.
Wait a minute. This girl is so fat. When she stepped on the scale, the doctor was like, holy shit, that's my phone number. Her pronouns are she ate them. 50% lard, 50% delusion. This torta, this Jabba Hut is literally a walking heart attack. Her blood type is ketchup and diabetes. And I speak for all men here. Ladies, obesity is not sexy.
Y'all got me in the sad. Can you help first and then you help me out?
My leg is numb. That's crazy.
Ooh, okay, Big Papa. Oh, shit.
Yo, my leg is dead ass numb.
What the fuck just happened?
What is you guys' body counts?
9, 10, 10. 3.
Whoa!
Dixon! You know it's not 3. She's lying.
How much is it?
It's like 11, 12.
11, 12?
Yeah, she's lying. What's the question?
What's your body count?
It's 3.
Oh, it is? That's dope, that's
No,
dope.
2. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's 2?
Two.
Okay, bet that.
This Korean gobbler has more miles than a 1998 Honda Civic. Guys, the quadratic cheek slaying formula to really figure out a girl's body count is you have to multiply it times 3. 11 bodies at 21 years old is crazy work.
Oh, the world's so fucked.
What are you? Oh, who?
Hispanic.
Okay.
My daddy's Mexican, my mama is mixed.
Oh, we don't need to hear all that. My daddy is an African and my other daddy is a Cuban and all that shit. Turn around. Oh, I can see it too, boy. I can see that print.
I'm being like very serious. Like I'm not joking. I promise. If the asteroid was to hit us right now while I'm in my motor vehicle, I wouldn't care. I wouldn't care. Actually, do me a favor. What is that? I'm a little worried there. I'm not sure what.
Why the heck are these creatures always screaming? You see, they don't believe in Jesus until they want to use it against us. These people are ashamed of absolutely nothing, but offended by everything.
We called the police, so it's okay.
Why the fuck are you handing down my dress, you fucking freak?
You see how he's covering his face?
You're gonna have to explain yourself,
and
bro.
He won't say a word, but he
When
won't
law
speak
enforcement get here, you're gonna have to explain like
whatever
why
they
you're doing
say,
it.
yeah.
You know.
Like, what? You have nothing better to do with your time. Like, this is what you do on your Mother's Day, right? Yes. That's it. You're not supposed to be filming. No, you're filming me.
We're filming people's faces and stuff.
It's just pathetic, but like.
Hell. That's gross.
Wow.
Zooming in on
Fucking
people.
zooming in. What the fuck? You know, like, we can still see your eyes. You are identifiable. And we do have police on their way, so. Oh, look, you can also just do this.
Zooming in your face real quick too.
You can totally just do this. So we can't see you.
There we go.
Yeah.
It's kind of uncomfortable, huh? Have a camera like all the way in your face and stuff. Well.
I'm sorry, guys.
No, he's gotta go.
We're giving him what he wants, though, his attention. And it's unfortunate because I'm sorry.
You gotta
guys.
go, dude.
I wish your life was better for yourself.
Some good footage, huh? Awesome footage. Sorry. Ethan, it's all good. Let this guy have his day. Have his way, bro. Have his way.
It's good.
Have a good day, man.
If, ladies and gentlemen, was a whole ass person, how did this dimwit fumble the middle fingers? The rage bait is amazing. He didn't even have to say anything. I honestly don't know what is going on, but bro, I'm on your side. Look, 3 employees on the clock asking the camera guy if he doesn't have anything better to do. Meanwhile, they're on the clock and supposed to be working.
Favorite student?
I love all my students equally. I have no favorites.
Is that a lie?
No.
Haram.
Leftist had to be dragged off stage after smearing Charlie Kirk with an outrageous accusation.
Back in, I believe, 2023, there was a trans... So on your Twitter, you tweeted a lot about it. You tweeted about how like trans ideology is corrupting the
And you're going to
youth
try to
and blah,
connect
blah,
me
blah.
with the Florida State. Do you
Yeah,
know that?
I'd like
do you know
to see-
actually?
no, I'd like
do you
to
know
see
actually that he
you
was a fan of Dean
disavow
and
that.
Parker and not of me the
Yeah,
last 2
'cause
years?
he was going to
was a
Turning Point
left-winger.
USA
Do you
rally.
know that he
He was
actually
going to
not
Turning
true.
Point USA
wrong,
rally.
Wrong. He showed up to one meeting 3 years ago. In fact, lost contact. Joined the left-wing groups on campus. Shame on you to try to connect me with someone that did an act of violence that has had no connection with the organization for 3 years. That became a liberal and was connected with the left-wing
Became a
influencers
liberal.
that are here. He was more connected with the circus show than with Turning Point USA. You should
Yeah,
know your
I'm-
facts before
I'm-
coming up to the
I'm
mic.
sure
Thank
that's
you very
all
much. We'll get to the next
super
question.
true.
It's funny.
I'd like to see you disavow it.
I just did.
I haven't seen a single tweet.
I bet you his 2 dads are proud of him. That creep is unhinged and should be on a watch list. You see, the people on the left are one of the many reasons why so many Americans turned red and voted for Trump.
Oh! Oh! Again, if you don't back up.
That's a congressman.
Oh, really? Where? Oh, hey.
I don't care what your political beliefs are, if you're blue or red. This is absolutely hilarious. You know, I honestly wish Teslas had a built-in defense mechanism system like this.
I'm at the gym minding my own business. This older white guy comes up to me, pointing to my shirt, and he said, "Let me talk to you real quick." So I walk over there. I'm like, "What's up, man?" He said, "You shouldn't be wearing that shirt right now. You're going to offend a lot of people." I was like, "Who? Who am I going to offend?" He said, "Immigrants." I started laughing. I'm like, "I'm an immigrant. I support the president." He's like, "No, you're not." I was like, "Yeah, born and raised in Iran, man." He gets all confused and he's like, "Well, how about the soldiers, military's being deployed to target protesters?" I was like, I like law and order too. I like stores that are not looted. I like taxi cabs that are not burned. I don't know about you. I support him on that. And he's like, "Well, a lot of people in the military don't. They're speaking out. They're walking away." And I was like, "Well, guess what, man? I'm a veteran too. And the first thing they teach you in the military that you obey the chain of command. And guess who's at the top of that chain? It's the commander in chief, the president of the United States." So I told him this. If you are talking about immigrants, you're wrong. You're talking about illegal immigrants. I spent 3 years in a refugee camp in Turkey, waited my turn with no source of education, no source of income, because we knew what was on the other side. And when we got here, we didn't raise the Iranian flag. We raised the American flag and the Texas flag, and we still do today. So you're not talking about immigrants. You're talking about illegal immigrants, those people who invaded this country. And anybody in the military that have a problem with this, or like this guy, or those foreigners that are raising the foreign flag, you all are more than welcome to get the hell out and go find another place.
My brother from another mother, you are what makes America great. The lack of differentiation between immigrants and illegal immigrants is the most frustrating part of this narrative.
He's illegal in the solar system. I'm illegal in your system. He came from Krypton. I came from Michoacan. Guess which one scares you more, babosos?
Ah, Latinas is his kryptonite too, I see. You know, we have Superman giving Abuelita flying back shots before GTA 6. AI needs to chill and stop because my grandparents think this is real.
Let me get this straight. You're protesting in America to be here illegally, and you're waving the flag that you're from, but you refuse to go back to the country that you're from. And not only that, you're taking the American flag, throwing it on the ground and stepping on it. Then why are you here?
Good job, my brother. We rocking with you.
Mexico! Okay, buddy, back to Mexico you go then.
No. Please don't make me go back to Mexico.
I thought you loved Mexico.
AI is the only way they can prove a point. He loves Mexico. But from over here in America, only in America, where you can burn our nation's flag and wave the flag of the country you fled.
Let me ask you, Ross. You're here with a Mexican flag, not an American flag, but you served in the U.S. Marine Corps. Stephen Miller might say, well, that's a sign of an insurrection. What does this flag mean to you?
Well, my parents came from Mexico. That's the thing. My blood is Mexican. I'm Mexican. I was born here. I love this country. Don't get me wrong. I love this country. I will fight for this country any day. But I'm also going to represent what runs through my blood, which is Mexican. I'm Mexican at the end of the day.
Your mom and dad came here and they weren't documented. But when you entered the Marine Corps, you told me that through a legal pathway to citizenship, you were able to get your parents papers to live in this country legally. The Marines was your parents' path to legalization. So when you see the Marines here standing in between ICE agents that are trying to deport people like your parents once were, and you guys protesting, I don't know, what do you think? What does it make you feel?
Like, it makes me feel super sad. It makes me feel sad because a lot of the people I see here, a lot of guys back here, a lot of Marines, they're all Hispanic. I know for a fact a lot of them have parents that were born in a foreign country too. And I'm sure they're trying to do the same thing that I did and take my pathway that I did to give to my parents their citizenship. But it's just sad. It's super sad.
If you were in the position of one of these Marines from 29 Palms standing up here right now and you had been deployed here, what would you do? They're in a tough spot.
They are in a tough spot, and I understand where they're coming from too. Like I said, I was in their shoes at one point. I know when you're active duty or even reservist, honestly, you can't talk smack about the government because they're your boss. You're just a number to them. So you can't really say nothing, which sucks, and it's a sad reality.
If Donald Trump's watching right now, what do you want him to know? Keep it PG-13.
I want him to have compassion for everyone. Like he said, I was actually watching his rally yesterday. he was talking about how farmers are losing a whole bunch of their workers that never committed any crimes or nothing like that. He should think about that with the whole community, because most people here are here to work. They're here to improve themselves. They're here for the American dream. That's what they want. They want the American dream. That's why everyone that comes here, most people that come here, they want to improve this country. A quote that my parents, but it's funny, my parents were born in Mexico, but a quote that my parents always taught to me was one by President John F. Kennedy when he became president. It was like, ask not what you can do for your country, or no, ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. I've always gone through it like that. I've always lived like that.
He's a traitor to the United States of America. This warrior is so confused. So if America goes to war with Mexico, I wonder which side he's going to defend. You know, Obama deported 3 million illegal immigrants. And Trump is not even close. Where was these protests back then? Bro, make that make sense.
Yeah, hello? This is an officer with ICE doing a routine check. Well, I'm an American citizen. Well, we have questions that'll determine that answer. Okay. How many points are scored in a football game? 6. We want to make America great again. Who's the best female artist? Taylor Swift. All right, last question. Can you say Walmart? Sir, can you say Walmart? Yes, I know. Walmart.
Guys, am I tripping? Or is that Barack Obama behind that door?
Vegan and a vegetarian are jumping off a cliff to see who will hit the bottom first. Who wins?
I don't know.
Who wins?
Society.
We weren't expecting that.
Donald Trump is threatening to defund California, but it's Econ 101. California is a donor state. We provide over $80 billion more in tax revenue to the federal government than the federal government provides to the people of the state of California. We help pay federal bills. So if Donald Trump's going to continue to threaten 40 million Americans that live in California, maybe we should consider withholding those resources.
I must say and give Gavin Newsom his credit. He's one of the best salesmen I have ever seen because he is a phenomenal bullshitter. Gavin Newsom is a snake oil salesman because look at the current state that California is in.
Meanwhile,
yo, there is nothing better than Los Angeles, bro. This is where heaven touches the earth, straight up. Nothing better, bro. Just don't look over here though, because there is a riot going down right now. They are kind of pepper spraying people and stuff like that, but let's just get back to this shit. Let's get back over here. Let's go, bro, nothing better than LA, for real. Yo, honestly, the riots ain't even that bad in LA, bro. No? Nah. Oh, wait, watch out. Watch out.
Put my sign up there, bitch!
It's not that bad.
That's not that bad here. It's not that bad.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, on that note, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
Honestly, me dating you would be like charity work, so it's best to not even try.